Hello everyone, welcome to game 3, and it looks like Greasy switched colors just like Wanted. Both players are still playing Nod, and Wanted has spawned on the top left side of the map and Greasy on the bottom right side of the map. The map is Tournament Tower and the score is 1-1. Greasy won a match and Wanted won a match. And Tournament Tower is a very small map. It's a very hard map to play because your natural expansion is very hard to defend against your opponent, and sometimes players tend to steal the opponent's natural by sending a surveyor down here or just up here. And both players are doing standard build orders, just getting out a hand of Nod so they can quickly capture their Tiberium spike. And let's look who gets the GDI Logistics Center first. And it's going to be a close call, but I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure, and I forgot the colors already. Wanted is purple and Greasy is orange, and Wanted managed to capture the GDI Logistics Center, and he's sending in one rocket squad to garrison up this civilian structure. And this rocket squad will be very annoying for Wanted, Greasy, as any tanks that will come through will get damaged a little bit. And just look at that. The Brody Buggy is already brought down to half HP. And well, good job. Ouch! I just killed my ankle. Oh, I should have done that. Anyways, let's look. Wanted has chosen to get a fast expansion to his natural expansion, while Greasy has opted to go for 2 refineries on his main field first, which I think I already discussed is bad, because you want to mine out this field as soon as you can, and then you can mine your home field, because your home field is easily defended, and Wanted is doing that right now. So Greasy will be hard pressed to get his natural, and he has drafted a Blackhand squad, and he has taken over the GDI Logistics Center, and I think he needs to put some rocket squads in there, but he has no more barracks, so that will be really hard. Anyways, Greasy has opted to go for a 4-2 split with a 1-on-1 on his natural expansion, and he has 2 war factories, while Wanted only has one war factory, and I saw some nice harvester bugging going on. And he has 3 on his main field and 4 on his expansion. So I give Wanted the advantage right now, as he has a bigger economy, and Greasy is going with his missile squads to his home field to defend against these spikes, and he needs to garrison up some of these slots. So good awareness from Wanted prevented the economy harassment from Greasy. Wait, great awareness from Greasy has prevented the economical harassment from Wanted. Okay, Wanted has spawned on the top left side of the map, and Greasy has spawned on the bottom right side of the map. Okay, good. I need to get that cleared for myself right now, because otherwise it will be very annoying to listen to a gamecaster who always has it wrong who the players are. Okay, so Wanted, top left side. Okay, so Wanted has a lot of Scorpion tanks, and Greasy has some rocket squads to counter with some of his own Scorpion tanks. Wanted is pretty much base crawling to his opponent's natural expansion and putting up shredder turrets along the way to counter those rocket squads. And in my opinion, if Wanted produces 2 or so bikes, he can see the harvesters from Greasy and just destroy them while he's attacking. But he's annihilating the forces from Greasy right now. But I think that Greasy will win this fight because he has the wider stance, as you can see. He has a wider stance, which means his units can get more shots off, and Wanted Scorpion tanks are getting a lot of AoE damage. Just look at that. Yeah, good job from Greasy keeping his units in a very, very wide stance to destroy more units from Wanted. But Greasy needs to get more harvesters, as Wanted is economically far ahead. But one thing I need to say though is that if Greasy manages to uh, uh, take down these forces from Wanted over and over again, Greasy will win because he has more Tiberium left in the late game than Wanted has. And as you could have seen, Wanted did mix in some bikes in his army to destroy the harvesters from Greasy, and Greasy only has 4 harvesters left against the 7 harvesters from Wanted. And it looks like Greasy has noticed that Wanted is in tier 2 right now. And as soon as Wanted hits tier 3, it will be very, very hard for Greasy to hold on. Greasy also has tier 2, as I can see by this flame tank. I think that he wants to sneak it into Wanted's base from the bottom and just burn down Wanted's Carnyard or the tier 2. So Greasy is defending very, very nicely. He is keeping his units in a very, very wide stance, so it is easier to get more shots off on Wanted's units. So Wanted is trying to capture the Tiberium spike from Greasy, and doing that, he also notices the flame tank, and this flame tank has been noticed by Wanted, and he will now move some of his attack bikes to stop this flame tank. Wanted will be able to capture this Tiberium spike though, and this flame tank has been destroyed. And it looks like Greasy is in tier 3, and excuse me, I needed some water. Armageddon Bomber dropping some mines. And another obelisk coming up. He needs to cock block the line of fire from Wanted though. And Wanted is going to retreat to the top right side of the map, and I guess he wants to attack from here. What I'm drawing from here. There we go. So Greasy needs to get some more obelisks on the field, and he needs to get his forces back to his expansion. Main base. God, I'm having it wrong so many times. So with this obelisk of light, Greasy will be able to fend off this attack and completely destroy Wanted's main force. And Wanted needs to destroy this husk, as this is the most he can manage, and he just did, so good job Wanted. Also, he was harassing some harvesters, but Greasy managed to pull them back before they had too much damage. So Wanted has burned out, as he has no more Tiberium left. So all he can do is take this green Tiberium and try to steal his opponent's Tiberium, but it will be hard because an obelisk has detection around here. So he needs to micro his harvester to take from the top side. And this obelisk has around detection till here. So it will be very hard, as Wanted only has this amount of Tiberium he can steal undetected. But Wanted is bringing out some more avatars. I wonder where he gets his money from.
Construction complete. Building.
I guess he gets it from sell-off.
On hold.
And his harvesters are really desperate for some economy edge. He is mining the Tiberium from the Tiberium spikes. And Greasy has lost his Tiberium spike, so Greasy needs to retake this